So my last video, I talked about how I took my little one to the beach and the sun wasn't really out. It was kind of cloudy day. So I wasn't really enjoying it, being in the moment, really enjoying that presence of being by the water. I was enjoying my son's company, but I wasn't really enjoying the moment and feeling excited about the moment, I would say. Like when I go to the beach, it's for him and my other son to have fun and enjoy it and explore and do their thing. That's what makes me happy, is taking them to the beach so they have fun. But on an individual level, it doesn't really make me have fun, because for me, the beach is being surrounded by friends who I can have intellectual conversations with or joke around with, and like having a picnic with them, before having drinks with them, but now I don't do that. Or play sports with a group of friends. Like I play sports with the kids, but it's different when you have more people and you're playing with people your own age. Just for them, they like playing with kids their own age. Yeah, they enjoy their mom's company, but they still would rather be with people around their own age. It's like, yeah, they enjoy their mom's company and that I'm playing with them, but they get more excited when more people are there and it's kids their own age that they can interact with, because we are social beings and we want to be around people who we relate to the most. It's like, even if I have a partner and I'm with my partner and my kids on the beach, yeah, I'll enjoy that too. But my highest excitement, where we're always aiming for our highest excitement, is having a group of people, other couples, other parents, that we're laughing and joking around and playing sports, and you go home and you feel so good. Like all your happy hormones were satisfied, because we're social creatures. We want to be around as many people that we connect to as possible. Today I went to the beach again with my little one. We dropped my older one to the bus stop, and then we went straight to the beach, and I just got back right now. And I was thinking about stuff on the beach, and I said, okay, let me just share this, what my experience was, because last time my experience was that I was happy to be around my kid, but it wasn't my highest excitement of what I pictured or envisioned to be the best moment, and what I've had in the past, and it was the best moments that I've had when I've experienced those. So the weather was a little bit warmer, but it was cloudy and like foggy and not the greatest, but it was warm. So we went straight to the beach. And there I was like, okay, am I going to have the same experience as last time, or am I going to try to choose to have a better experience? So again, we did our thing, exploring, and then after we were walking up and down the beach, and I was like, oh wow, I'm in a better mood, I got sleep. So we were like running up and down the beach, he was being silly, and we were laughing and joking around. And then I started exercising on the beach as well. I just started doing things that I need to keep in my routine that will eventually make me feel calmer and less anxious. So I started exercising, staring at the water, just doing things that I know that are part of my routine. Whether it's my highest excitement or not, it's just part of my routine that I need to do, because as my body gets stronger, it will make me feel good, because of the fact that I got stronger and I'm fitter and I'm healthier. But after like an hour and a half, I started burping a lot, and that's when like my anxiety is starting to trigger, because first I'll get like a body symptom. It's either burping and then it'll be like a tingling sensation in my right arm, and I just start to feel like foggy and scared, like I was gonna faint. And I was like, why is this happening again? And it's happened, I don't know, like a week ago it happened as well, where I got up in the morning, and I don't know if it was the day that I got lack of sleep, but I was waking up, I was like doing morning routine of getting my son's breakfast and lunch ready, and all of a sudden, right before we were about to leave, I felt that wave. Like I started burping a lot, I started to feel like this sense of panic, and I had to sit down for a minute because I thought I was going to faint. And it's happened, like not frequently, but it's happened, and this is not the first two times it's happened. It's happened before, just it hasn't been happening frequently. So I was like scared. I got scared, and I was like, okay, I need to like rush home right now. So we got in the stroller. I had to stop off at the store before and get some water, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to go in there, but I need to. So I was racing home, feeling this like panic and anxiety, like I was gonna faint, and I rather faint at home than faint outside. And it's like my body just started to feel really weak. and my mind felt weak, and even my breathing was shallow, and that's usually like a panic attack anxiety that you start feeling all these symptoms. So obviously I'm rushing home, and then slowly it starts to dissipate. And I'm sharing this because I want to know, first of all, do other people get this? Is this just a classic anxiety attack? And what triggers your anxiety attacks? Because for me, I don't know what triggered this. Usually I know what's triggering my anxiety attacks. It's like a thought, intrusive thoughts, it's self-deprecating thoughts, all of these things that trigger it, and then I start feeling these emotions. But I was doing everything, my routine, working out, looking at the water, playing with my kid, walking along the beach, exercising. Like, so it happened this time at the beach, the time at home, and then another time when I was at the park, and I'm like, what is going on? Am I exhausted at this point? This is why it's happening? Like, what is happening that my nervous system still feels like it's weak? I'm doing all of these things to build my nervous system back up, cut out any substances, eating healthy food, exercising, being present with my kids. Like, what is happening that is making this anxiety attack? And it's like, how do you heal something if you don't know what it is? Like, why is my nervous system so weak if I'm doing all these things to make it stable? So it's just a little bit, that's the one thing that's kind of like getting me down at times, because it's like, I'll be fine. Like, how am I supposed to go out in society? How am I supposed to have a community if all of a sudden I get triggered and feel like I'm going to faint and I need to run home because of this experience? Like, how do I function in the real world if this keeps happening to me? And then I think, like, is it other people sending their energy towards me? Is it because I'm starting to vibrate at a higher place that other energies that walk past me or come into my energetic field, it drains me, and then I get these symptoms all of a sudden? But then it's happened at home too. So it's just like, but energetic attacks, no matter where you are, you could still get them from people thinking about you that don't have goodwill towards you and draining your energy as a result. So basically, you can do all these things to heal, and you can feel really, really highs and sometimes lows. So it's like, no matter how much healing you do, no matter how much you change your diet, no matter how much exercise you do, you're still going to have moods, because we're affected, like I said, by the planet, we're affected by the weather, we're affected by the energy around us, we're affected by our women, our hormones. So all of these play a factor in us being able to have different moods changing on a daily, hourly, whatever basis because of what's happening around us. And I think your nervous system is just going to take years, I guess, to rebuild, because I've been on this path for 8 months of sobriety, healthy living, fasting, all of these things, but my nervous system is still not 100%. And it's not like I'll have these episodes for long. It'll happen like once a day usually, or not even once a day, once every so often. And it will only be for like 10, 20 minutes max, and then it will pass. So it's like weird that it's just coming out of nowhere. And you just have to keep riding the waves, and I just keep praying that I'm not going to faint and pass out or something worse where my kids don't have me around. So that's my I think, why the symptoms feel so intense, because I'm always fearful that if this happens to me, my kids have no one here to help them or be there for them. So it's like, I don't want to experience this, because I want to be strong and not have these symptoms when my kids rely on me and they need me for everything.